Today's headline is that October inventory expands in anticipation of winter buyers. What are the details behind this headline? That's what I'll share with you today, so stay tuned throughout this episode to learn whether confidence is growing or lowering in today's Southwest Florida real estate market. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Terri Pascarelli with MVP Realty. Today I'll share the most recent real estate information for sellers and buyers in the greater Naples, Florida real estate market based on our most recent data, which is the October 2023 market activity. As we review October 2023 in the greater Naples, Florida area real estate market, I'll refer to data that come from the analyses done by the Naples Area Board of Realtors, which tracks home listings and sales within Naples and Collier County, excluding Marco Island. Right from the top, there's good news for sellers, as the median closed sales price in Naples during October increased 4.5% compared to October 2022, and the average days of market remain in the mid-50s. It was 56 days during October, which is notably lower than long-term historic averages. Meanwhile, buyers are encouraged by finding more options in the market as the greater Naples, Florida area experienced about 32% increase in new listings compared to this month last year. October is traditionally, along with January, a month with the highest number of new listings in anticipation of the upcoming winter season. This October had the highest number of new listings added to the market compared to the years since the pandemic, which is good news for prospective buyers. There was a particularly big jump in the condo market, as October data shows a 62% increase in new condo listings. The numbers are up in the single-family home side of the market too, although not as dramatic, as they experienced an 11% increase. Last month in September, I reported that inventory for single-family and condominium homes had increased over 13% over the prior September. This month, the inventory increase overall, including these new listings, came up 30%. So as our winter residents return to the greater Naples area and year-round residents firm up their New Year's plans to upsize, downsize, or move to a community that better meets their needs, the inventory is improving to help meet those goals. Realistically, however, we still don't have the inventory to meet all the needs of this market. I've reported on this many times over the past year, and actually even longer than that. According to local appraisal experts, a balanced market for Naples is when there is a 12-month supply of homes actively listed for sale. That means there's a balance for sellers to find enough buyers looking at their home to sell it, and buyers can view enough inventory to be confident to make a purchase. Are we at a balanced 12-month inventory market given all the new listings and improved inventory I've been sharing with you today? Well, the answer is no, because we're still well below a balanced market level. We experienced 4.5 months supply of housing inventory in October. And that's one of the reasons I report monthly on increasing median closed sales prices in this market. Not everything was moving up in the data during October 2023. You can see in the data chart that overall closed sales were down versus October last year by 13%, and pending sales were down just a bit, 1%, compared to the same month last year. Local experts say this can be traced to a few factors. Pent-up consumer travel during the summer distracted attention away from looking for homes that would close 45 to 60 days later, say in October, and some buyers may be sitting out the market waiting for mortgage interest rates to go down. We find that interest rates are not as much of a factor in the greater Naples area homes because cash buyers continue to exceed 50% of all sales. However, interest rates impact and still play a role in a two-step process for many northern home sellers who rely on buyers who need financing in order that they can have the northern home purchased and the prospective home buyer can then complete a purchase here in Southwest Florida. Regardless of whether or not interest rates go down in 2024 or when, our area is still well below a balanced market level of inventory, as I shared earlier. So sellers remain in the driver's seat and serious buyers are making a purchase. Another perspective often discussed by market analysts in the greater Naples, Florida housing market is that with ongoing high demand and low supply of inventory, prices will continue to go up. It's likely that when mortgage rates go down, that upward pressure on home prices will continue or increase. So delaying the purchase of a home that a buyer could finance today might be a home that increases in price beyond what that buyer can afford to finance when the mortgage rates finally come down to the buyer's idea of a target interest rate. And meanwhile, the buyer who did proceed to finance a home that they could actually afford today may benefit from refinancing when the interest rates fluctuate back down in the future. So if you're a potential seller, let's talk about getting your home on the market in anticipation of a busier winter season. We can already see showings increasing as buyers are picking up the pace as of October, when showings in our market increased 14% to over 21,000 showings. And buyers, you'll find more inventory options as our sellers are more confident to list a home they want to sell, and you may have more negotiating power now before the pool of prospective buyers swells over the winter months when many more people spend time here in Naples and enter the housing market. There were also over 1,000 price reductions in October, which is basically a third of all the homes for sale. If inventory continues to rise, there could be more opportunities for you as a buyer to benefit from negotiations when you make an offer on a Naples, Florida area home. Now, if the topics in today's October 2023 Greater Naples, Florida area real estate market activity episode are insightful or helpful to you, I'll ask you to please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way you're among the first to learn when I post new episodes to the channel. When you give my episodes that thumbs up, I appreciate your feedback, letting me know what topics and content are interesting and helpful as I work on future episodes. Subscribing to this channel is free. I won't put you on a mailing list. Instead, subscribing to this channel is an opportunity for you to keep current with a wide variety of updates about real estate in the greater Naples, Florida area. And your support of the channel definitely helps the channel to grow and reach more people who are interested in this type of information about the greater Naples, Florida real estate market and about living in Southwest Florida. If you've already subscribed, thank you. Your support helps us to grow the channel every month, and I appreciate you helping us reach our goal of assisting even more home sellers and home buyers throughout this year. With all of the factors influencing the strategies of home sellers and home buyers in the greater Naples, Florida area, it's important for you to work with an experienced real estate professional who is tracking the market daily and weekly and who has the experience to help you navigate the process whether you're selling or buying. Pricing your home correctly the first time and making sure it's in condition to attract a quick sale remains a top priority for our sellers. It's not a great outcome for a seller to have their home overlooked by buyers if it stays on the market too long because it wasn't priced right. Meanwhile, preparation to make a competitive offer is critical for home buyers because the best homes can still go under contract more quickly than you might imagine, and the same is true in a number of the new construction communities. Overall, as more people are staying in the Naples area all year long or heading back to Southwest Florida earlier than in previous years, we're preparing now to gear up for the busier winter real estate season. And remember, when you're living your best life in Southwest Florida, the warm weather continues here while we're watching winter weather forecasts and scrolling past snowy social media posts from around the U.S. One thing you can control for you and for your family is where you put down your roots to maximize your opportunities to thrive. The greater Naples, Florida real estate area may just be that for you and your family. So call me today. We can work through your specific situation to have a plan to sell quickly for the best possible price or to find a strong value in a community where you'll enjoy it if you're ready to buy a resale or a new construction home. All of my contact information is listed in the description to this episode. I'm Terri Pascarelli, MVP Realty at 239-300-6047. We'll navigate the greater Naples, Florida area real estate market together to make your next sale or purchase successful. And before you go, check out the video in the upper right for more information about living your best life in Southwest Florida.